All right. This is my deck list for Purple Doflamingo. I just went 5-0 at the Treasure Cup. You can see here I got the winner ace. Pulled the buggy from my promo pack. Some really good matches against some of the best decks in the format. And I just wanted to go over the deck list I used and how I won. So first we got one costs. I was on 4 Dellinger. This thing was awesome to open with. Awesome to swing turn 2 with. Ramp arrested. Search top 5. It was just really strong. Super good in combination with the sugar. Also 4 of. You all know that combo. You get them both down. They're going to swing at the sugar. You use the Dellinger with your leader ability. And it just makes it really hard to do anything significant in your first couple turns playing against this. So it gives you really good value. And if they can't kill the sugar, you're searching again. So if they don't have a chump blocker, you're going to get 3 searches off in the first, couple turns. I'm on 1 Viola. A lot of people run 2, but I think 1's just fine. I have enough events where I'm not desperate to see this. I usually hold it till very late anyways to play it off of the sugar, which I run at 3. I'll play the sugar, use leader effect, direct to the sugar, play the Viola off it. You can grab an event from trash. So if you can combo this with countering out with a 0 cost event before you use your leader ability, you can actually just grab it right back if you block with the Viola. It's very strong, very annoying. A lot of people think once your leader ability's down, they're in the clear. So you'll leader effect to the sugar, but then you send the Viola out and you have another blocker. It's just very good. And I'm running 3 baby 5s. The heal, you don't always need to play this. A lot of times you're just very safe through the whole game, and you can just keep this in your back pocket. I played it more for ramp. If I didn't have anything on 4, I would just play this down. If they wanted to kill it, I would usually just minus the Dawn and heal, and you can just take another hit. It's just generically good. If you can let it cook on the field for a couple turns, it comes in clutch late. The Monette, run at 4 of. Obviously, she's very strong. Another ramp. Another way to, people are very scared to kill this. It's another thing where it's like, do I kill this? And a lot of the times it'll stick or they'll start swinging into it. I've had turns where I played it on 5 and went to 6, and then they went out of their way to kill it, and I was able to get to 10 the next turn and just 10 cost Doffy, whatever they play. Very good in combination with the 8 cost Doffy also. You get that Dawn active after she comes out, and you can use his effect to ramp you again. Very good card, very strong. I'll play it off the sugar. I'll find a way to get this on the board usually, but not as much as Virgo. For a Virgo, this card was absolutely insane for me. It put in so much work. There was multiple times where I got 2 down and just, was able to clear board so easily with another card in the deck that I'll show you shortly. He's insane. Absolutely crazy. You have to get this down. There's just no answer, right? It's a 7K body. If they try and kill it, you're lead effecting to redirect the attack or just using the Virgo effect to protect it. It's absolutely crazy. There's no way I would ever run less than 4. Rosinante, he's pretty self-explanatory. The deck runs quite a few events. So it's great hand replenishment. And the 2 Dawn coming back active is very, very important for when you play your 8 cost Doffy. Because you need that Dawn active to ramp 1. He's going to let you play a 5 cost out when you put him down. But you usually play him on curve and won't have a Dawn for your opponent's attack to use his second effect. That's why the Rosie or one of these other rampers is very good to play with him. And once he's down, he's another sticky body, especially if you have a Virgo. Very hard to remove. 8 cost, 9K body. Cheats out another body. This is just a crazy good card. You should also always be running this at 4. I like the Katakuri. I see people playing the 6 cost Law and Rosinante, but my locals in particular where I play has a lot of green and blue and Gravity Blade and Freezing is very prevalent. So I go out of my way to play cards that aren't going to be in range of a lot of that. So the Katakuris were very good. It's a beast. It can attack and then restand. You can block if they try and kill. It's just another, it's like another leader effect almost, right? Because he's an 8K. If they start to target your Virgo with power reduction, you can leader effect and then block, and it just gets out of hand quickly. And he's very good once you have Virgos down, because you're going to start minusing Dawn, and he's always going to get you one back. So I found a lot of value with this card. You can play it for 8 and still have, Dawn open for events or to swing or search, whatever, what have you. The big boss, I run 310 costs. He was insane and absolutely vital to a lot of my matches. This won me my match against the blue-yellow Nami. This probably won both of my games against the Mihawk. I was able to ramp to it fast and kill their Shanks. There's just a lot that this can't do, or a lot that this can do for you. Even if you're just freezing 2 bodies, it's ultimately just so valuable. Every time you play it, you're going to get some type of value somewhere. A lot of stuff has KO protection, and this can just freeze stuff instead. And I run 3 because there's games you have to see it. People are at 2 right now. I think that's wrong. I think you have to run it at 3 because there's matchups where you have to see it. And there's a lot of ways to get cards out of your hand later in the game. So if you're bricked up, it is easy to get rid of. This is now for my 2Ks, 2 treble, 2 Monet. These are essentially just something that you can play off of your 8-cost Doffy if you're not seeing anything else. I don't know if I've ever played the treble. I have had to play them on net before, but they're searchable 2Ks, and they're both 5 costs. They can be cheated out with the 8 cost, so I run them at 2 of each. 2 Uso Hachi. Very, very good card. People are sleeping on it, I think, and I wish I could run more of it because it becomes so clutch late game when you can combo it with a slow beam and then play that the turn. Once it gets back to you, you're just resting a lot of stuff. Very good card. This was the MVP of the deck for me, the 0-cost Divine Departure. I used it it's activate main every single game. There wasn't one game out of the 5-game slot that I didn't use this card to minus something 8,000 power. In combination with Virgo, this was clearing boards. Absolutely crazy. You minus, let's say you're playing Mihawk and their stuff's rested. You minus the Mihawk with the Divine Departure. You swing with Virgo at Mihawk and minus their Shanks, or what have you. Either way, you probably kill the Shanks first so you can get rid of the power reduction. But that minus is just so strong to last for the whole turn. And, you'd think, oh, I can just slap 6 Dawn on something and it'll be just as good. It's not. This goes so far in every game. There isn't a single thing in the game that is going to stand up to this unless they have a board full of blockers and counter events. You're going to get what you're minusing if you're trying to kill it. It will happen. And then the slow beam at 4. I only saw this come up once. But just the threat of it, people were terrified. They were swinging 12s at my face right off the bat just so they didn't waste their best attack, and I wouldn't even have this or use it. And it would just be a pocket. Everyone knows you're running it at 4, and everyone knows to look out for it. Super good card. I used the ramp a couple times out of life, but I think I only actually used the card twice out of 5 games. I only use this twice, but everyone knows I run it at 4. Everybody should be running it at 4, and just the threat of having 2 Dawn open is terrifying. But what I was using all day was the bullet string. This went insane at 2 of. Very, very strong. You can choose to buff your Virgo. If they're swinging at it, you can buff your life. You can, it's locked to Doflamingo type for a reason. Don Quixote Pirate type for a reason. It's so strong. They swing at your life thinking they have game, and, you go to 7K, and you still have a redirect. And protecting your board, I think, is definitely something that you should be thinking about with this. Just buff up your Rosinante or your Virgo. And then if they go face, redirect one at the new 8 or 9K body. You know, it went very good. It played exactly how I wanted it to. My matchups were all pretty close. You know, I didn't have a perfect curve every time. I didn't win the dice roll every time. I played against a RP Roger, RP Roger. I played against Blue Yellow Nami, two Mihawks, and a mirror match. The mirror match was very difficult, but two Virgos down got it done. I was basically using Divine Departure on, you know, every single turn at a certain point in that mirror match, and I think that was definitely the most difficult game for me. It almost went to time, but I did get to go first. I got the first 8-cost Doffy down. I got two Virgos down, and the rest was history. So we took it down 5-0. Winner ace. Beautiful, beautiful card. I want to thank Topside Gaming on Water Street in Gardner, Maine, for the awesome time that they brought to everybody. And I just wanted to share this deck list with you. Purple Doffy for the win. I've been playing it in the sim with Op14 stuff, EBO4 stuff. It's still very strong. It's going to be very strong in the next set. Don't sleep on it. Don't put it in your shelf and let it sit and collect dust because you think it's not going to be good. It is still good. It's going to be winning tournaments, and you're going to have a lot of fun playing it. All right, I'm out.